Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Imagine wearing a helmet that feeds you noodles. Or a jacket that hugs you when you're sad. Sounds weird? Trust me, it gets crazier. Today, we're diving headfirst into the wacky world of inventions. We're talking about those head-scratching creations where you gotta wonder, what were they thinking? Get ready for some serious laughs as we uncover some of the most bizarre, outlandish, and downright hilarious inventions ever conceived. We're talking stuff that'll make you say, they actually made that? Buckle up, folks, because we're about to embark on a wild ride through the world of the weird and wonderful. Let's dive into 10 of the strangest inventions that no one would actually use in real life. First up, we've got the baby mop. Picture this. Your adorable little one crawling around the house leaving a trail of cleanliness? That's right, folks. The baby mop is a onesie for babies, but with a twist. Instead of cute animal prints, it's got mop-like material all over it. I mean, the thought's kinda there, right? Babies crawl everywhere anyway, so why not put them to work? But come on, who wants their kid to be mistaken for a Swiffer wet-jet? Plus, imagine the smell. We're talking about diaper blowouts and spilled apple juice being smeared all over your floor. And don't even get me started on the logistics. Do you have to spray your baby with cleaning solution? Do you dunk them in a bucket afterwards? Honestly, I think I'll stick to my trusty old mop and bucket for this one. Next up, we're tackling the culinary conundrum of hot noodles. Yes, you heard that right. We're diving into the world of ramen and the challenges that come with it. We've all been there, right? You're slurping down a delicious bowl of ramen, but the noodles are so hot you practically breathe fire. It's a love-hate relationship with that steaming bowl of goodness. Well, fear no more, my friends, because the chopstick fan is here to save the day. This quirky little invention promises to cool down your noodles in no time. This little gadget is exactly what it sounds like, a tiny fan that attaches to your chopsticks. Ingenious or ridiculous? You decide. Just aim the fan at your noodles, give it a whirl, and voila. Instant noodle cooling action. No more waiting around for your food to cool. I gotta admit, the first time I saw this, I thought it was a joke. I mean, who needs a fan for their chopsticks, right? I mean, is waiting 5 seconds for your noodles to cool down really that difficult? Sometimes the simplest solutions are the best. It's like inventing a self-stirring spoon for your coffee. Sure, it's convenient, but is it really necessary? Sure, it's technically solving a problem, but do we really need it? Sometimes it's fun to embrace the quirks of our daily routines. I say embrace the heat, my friends. That's part of the ramen experience. Enjoy the warmth, savor the flavor, and let the steam remind you of the joy of eating hot noodles. Alright folks, get ready for this one because it's a doozy. You won't believe what we're about to dive into. Have you ever looked at your pet goldfish Bubbles, swimming lazily in its bowl and thought, you know what Bubbles needs? A career change. Maybe a little excitement in its otherwise mundane life? She's destined for show business. Imagine Bubbles as the next big star in the aquatic world, performing tricks and dazzling audiences. Well then boy, do I have the invention for you, the fish training kit. Yes, you heard that right. A kit designed to turn your ordinary goldfish into a superstar. This kit claims to teach your fish to swim through hoops, follow your finger, and even play fetch. Imagine the possibilities. It comes with tiny hoops, colorful balls, and a training guide that's probably more complicated than my tax returns. But hey, who doesn't love a challenge? Now, I'm no marine biologist, but I'm pretty sure fish aren't exactly known for their complex cognitive abilities. They're not exactly the Einsteins of the animal kingdom. They're more of the swim, eat, sleep, repeat kind of creatures. A simple life, really. So, the idea of teaching them to do tricks seems about as likely as teaching a cat to speak Mandarin. It's a tall order to say the least. But hey, if you've got a spare afternoon and a whole lot of patience, maybe you can prove me wrong. Who knows, you might just discover the next big fish sensation. Next up, we're diving into the world of fashion, or at least someone's attempt at it. Let me introduce you to the wearable umbrella hat. This, my friends, is exactly what it sounds like. An umbrella that you wear on your head. Now I get it, staying dry in the rain is important. But I'm pretty sure we figured out the whole umbrella thing centuries ago. And let's be real, have you ever seen someone rocking a wearable umbrella hat and thought, man, they look so stylish? It's like wearing a traffic cone on your head. You're definitely gonna stand out, but not necessarily in a good way. Plus, imagine trying to navigate a crowded street with this thing on. You'd be taking out eyeballs left and right. Stick to a regular umbrella, folks. Your fashion sense, and everyone else's eyeballs, will thank you. Alright folks, let's talk footwear. specifically how to keep your precious feet dry on a rainy day. Now, you could go the traditional route and wear, waterproof shoes, or you could embrace the absurdity that is shoe umbrellas. Yes, you heard me right. These are tiny little umbrellas, specifically designed to shield your shoes from those pesky raindrops. I mean, I guess if you absolutely positively cannot get your $500 designer sneakers wet, then maybe these would be a good investment, but for the rest of us mere mortals, I think we'll stick to regular rain boots. They're cheaper, more effective, and you won't look like you're walking around with dollhouse furniture attached to your feet. In today's digital age, privacy is more important than ever, right? With every click, like, and share, we leave behind a digital footprint that can be traced back to us. But sometimes I think we take it a little too far. We become so obsessed with protecting our privacy that we end up isolating ourselves from the world around us. Case in point, the privacy scarf. This bizarre invention is designed to shield your phone activity from prying eyes. This invention is basically a giant wearable phone booth for your head. It's meant to give you a private space in public, but it looks more like a fashion statement gone wrong. It's a long scarf that wraps around your head, phone, and everything in between, creating a little cocoon of privacy while you're texting your bestie or scrolling through social media. It's like building a tiny fortress around your digital life. Now, I'm all for a little digital detox every now and then, but this seems a bit extreme, don't you think? There are simpler ways to disconnect without looking like you're hiding from the world. Imagine walking into a coffee shop, whipping out your privacy scarf and burying your face in your phone. You'd be the center of attention, but not for the reasons you'd want. You'd definitely turn heads, but not in a good way. People would be more likely to stare at you in confusion or amusement. People would probably think you're either A, trying to hide from the FBI, or B, filming a low-budget sci-fi movie. Either way, it's not the kind of attention you're looking for. Just put your phone down and talk to a real human being for a change. Sometimes the best way to protect your privacy is to simply engage with the world around you. We all need a hug sometimes, right? But what if you don't have anyone around to give you one? Well, fear not, my lonely friends, because the Hug Me jacket is here to the rescue. This invention is exactly what it sounds like, a jacket that hugs you. It's got these inflatable air chambers inside that, when activated, simulate the feeling of a warm embrace. Now, I'm all for a little self-care, but this just seems sad. And a little creepy, if I'm being honest. Imagine walking down the street, arms wrapped around yourself, getting a mechanical hug from a jacket. People would probably think you're either A, about to cry, or B, a robot trying to blend in with society. Just call a friend, folks. Or, get a real hug from a real human being. Let's be real, folks. Who hasn't walked into their office supply closet and thought, this place needs a touch of luxury? Well, if you've got money to burn and a serious stapling addiction, then boy do I have the invention for you, the gold-plated stapler. This bad boy is exactly what it sounds like, a stapler, made of solid gold. Now I'm all for treating yourself, but this seems a bit excessive, don't you think? I mean, how much could a gold-plated stapler possibly cost? $1,000, $10,000? And what happens when the novelty wears off? Are you really going to be satisfied with a regular, boring old stapler after using this thing? Just stick to the regular stapler, folks. Your bank account and your sense of reason will thank you. Alright, nature lovers, this one's for you. Ever wish you could feel the great outdoors beneath your feet, even when you're stuck in the concrete jungle? Well, then get ready to slip your toes into grass flip-flops. Yes, you heard me right. These are flip-flops, with artificial grass on the soles. Now I get it, walking on grass feels amazing. It's like a free foot massage from Mother Nature herself. But I'm pretty sure there's a reason why we wear shoes in the first place. And let's be real, have you ever seen someone rocking a pair of grass flip-flops and thought, man, they look so stylish? You'd be the laughingstock of the park. Just walk barefoot on some real grass, folks. It's free, it's natural, and you won't look like you're trying to smuggle a chia pet on your feet. Last but not least, we've saved the weirdest for last. Brace yourselves, folks, because this one's a doozy. Let me introduce you to hander pants. Yes, you heard me right. These are underwear for your hands. Now, I've seen some strange things in my day, but this one takes the cake. I mean, what's the point? Are your hands cold? Wear gloves? Are they sweaty? Use some hand sanitizer. Do they need to be, contained? I don't even want to know. I'm pretty sure the good folks who invented gloves already solved this problem centuries ago. And let's be real, have you ever seen someone rocking a pair of underpants and thought, man, they look so stylish? You'd be the laughingstock of the entire internet. Just stick to regular gloves, folks. Your hands and everyone else's eyes will thank you. Well, there you have it, folks. 10 of the weirdest, wackiest, and most downright hilarious inventions ever conceived. From the baby mop to the handerpants, these inventions might not be practical, but they sure gave us a good laugh. Which one was your favorite, or should I say, least favorite? Let me know in the comments below. And while you're at it, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more hilarious content, and share this video with your friends. Until next time, stay weird, stay wonderful, and stay away from those handerpants.